Welcome to CHROMA, a deep-sampled grand piano library for contact player. CHROMA was developed in close collaboration with pianists, and doesn't only feature the normal grand piano sound, but also expands on the tonal possibilities of the instrument with many different prepared sounds and a core engine to push the limits of a grand piano. To get a quick overview of the features, let's build a preset of our own. When you open CHROMA, the first thing you'll see is the main page, which includes controls for regular playing. On the left-hand side, you can see the recorded articulations, which can be turned on or off, brushes, palm mutes, mallets, chains, and ebow. Next to it, there are volume, attack, and release controls for every single articulation. Each of the arcs around the middle represents one articulation and will display its status by color. At the bottom are volume controls for the mechanics, as well as a button to switch them on or off completely. All the sounds can be played individually, but also freely combined to create whole new textures. The last knob at the bottom is dynamic range. Bringing it down makes for a more intimate and soft sound. Let's take the keys as the dominating sound, but mix in a little bit of the mallets for more of a low end, and the brushes with a long attack to add a touch of shimmer. In the effects section to the right, you can choose between 4 reverbs and add a basic EQ to shape the sound to your liking. On the mix page, you'll find the mixer for the different mic positions, which are also freely combinable. To save RAM space, though, we recommend turning off mic positions when they're not needed. We have the AB position, which sounds very wide, the XY position that fills out the middle part of the stereo panorama, the ORTF that, due to its positioning, adds a little more transient information, and the sub-kick mic that brings out the deep rumble of the instrument and makes it feel more solid. For our preset, we want to go all in and use all of them. Keep in mind that the engine, which we'll look at momentarily, always uses every mic position and ignores the mixer's settings. Below the mixer, you can find the velocity curve adjustment table to match the dynamic response to your keyboard. Any changes to these settings are not saved into presets. Finally, we're going to use the engine to add some soundscapes to our preset. The engine page is structured in the same way as the main page. The part in the center is all about the speed of the engine. It can be set freely in milliseconds or synced with your BPM setting. At the bottom are some more engine-specific knobs that control partially randomized parameters of the engine. For our preset, let's select our articulations on the left side and add some reverb and tape saturation from the extended FX section. We want the decay to be as long as possible in order to create a continuous soundscape. To fill it even more, we can use some engine-specific delay, which is always in sync with the current tempo. Spread helps to widen the stereo image, and octave adds notes along the octaves above. The engine, if activated, plays all unreleased notes, so you can use your sustain pedal in order to hold the notes. The intensity of the engine depends on the velocity of the played notes and the mod wheel setting. When the engine is on, the intensity indicator in the top right corner shows the current mod wheel status. When we're happy with the result, we can save our preset with the little save icon. Name your preset as you'd like and confirm. Now, our preset can be found in the preset browser in the user category. You can also see some factory presets that we created to show some of the sounds that are possible with CHROMA. Feel free to use them as they are, or use them as an inspiration and change them to your needs. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you got a glimpse into the extensive features of CHROMA. We also hope that, as with us, it helps unlock more and more of your inner creativity, and to elevate your compositions.